Hello everyone, is the stream okay now? I'm hoping that changing the data node has fixed it. That was kind of weird. I think this might be the first time in a very, very long time I had stream go down like that. I was assuming it was going to connect back again, which is why I was like kept doing the fight, right? But it did not connect, oddly enough. Alright, let me know if the stream is stable for you guys. I'm gonna change scenes here for a bit. Pause it. All right, and back. Hopefully, the connection stabilized. It's from what I can tell, it's actually been stabilized for a while now. I just paused the stream because I figured, you know what, the stream went down. I'm gonna just do the work I need to do, and then we can restart again. So, hopefully, like after pausing all that time, it seems to be working completely fine. I sort of feel like this is God's way of saying, you need to do your work now. Otherwise, I'm gonna stop the stream. Very odd thing to happen. I don't think I've had a stream bug out on me for a very, very long time now. But anyways, I've done my work. I'm keeping a message window or Teams open just in case they need me again. I'm hoping they don't, but let's see. Oh my god, and I can already tell my computer's suffering. Let me close out all these Adobe programs so that it can take a breather. Okay, I think you all might have heard that too, that little roboting there for a moment. Also, let me readjust the capture card, because usually when that happens, the timing for the capture card is off. Also, yeah, we were doing so good. We were doing so good in the fight, and then it dropped. I'm gonna have to start a new game again. I'm actually in the middle of the fight, but we're just gonna start again. Let me send my colleague a little salute message. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about what just happened. This is gonna sound like me actually complaining about my work. So when they called me, I was like, okay. The first thing they asked me was, "Are you busy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm very busy, right?" I'm not telling them I'm streaming. They don't know I do this. But then the guy just goes off and like, okay, we need so and so, and I'm just pausing there for a minute, and I'm just telling him, okay, I just told you I'm busy, but you're gonna tell me you need something. I think he wasn't expecting me to retort back like that, because that really took him back a bit. But yeah, it turned out cordial at the end. I've sent my work, so hopefully they will not be lambasted by any supervisor of theirs. And I will not get in trouble for not doing anything that I wasn't supposed to. Okay, to be fair to myself, King. What I sent, this work is related to something I sent on a Sunday, right? And they are only checking it now. A funny thing is, there's actually one person who on HR who knows I'm streaming, who knows I stream. So, if that person is listening, which I think find it kind of unlikely, if that person is listening though, they're hearing all of my complaints right now. I don't want to be too harsh on my colleagues. Like, they have a specific time schedule. You know how IT guys are, right? They work around the clock. They work very, very hard. They are usually the most underappreciated people in our company, because they work at very long hours. And I know one of them personally, like really, really well, who oversees the servers, and he's always going at the most odd times to work. Like sometimes he's calling up in the middle of the night at 1 a.m. because the servers are down, but he's going there. So I appreciate the fact that they're doing the work, but sometimes when you kind of ignore what I just said, that I'm busy, I feel like I need to retort kind of sarcastically too, you know? Like at that point, you're sort of not having a conversation with me, you're just asking me for the benefit of the doubt. I forgot to use the item before offering our blood. But now I have to worship as well. Okay. Once again, I actually didn't pick up any steamed buns this time, oddly enough. So I'm gonna equip these here so we can use this quickly. And I keep going to this one. so I don't have to go to the menu each time. Yes, exactly, King. That's how that conversation went. And I honestly, I don't think they were expecting me to say something back. So it caught them off guard. He was very polite about it, even though I was being a bit of a asshat. Now, props off to all of you IT people working at late hours on what would, for most people, would be the opening of a very long holiday for us, right? I apologize to all the IT people out there who are putting in the time. Please do not mess up my computer. I need your aid. Well, it's kind of fitting that the stream went down because I rejected the request of an IT personnel.
Introduce you to someone worthy. Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
Oh, I forgot to equip the steam buns. I'm gonna have to do that real quick before these guys start attacking me. Oh, never mind. It actually didn't attack me until... Did one dodge on you. There we go. 3 stacks, ready to go. Alright, have fun. Try not to get killed by the team ganging up on you as a Vulcan. Oh, and speak of the devil, like, you responded right when I started the boss fight. Oh, and now, actually, the whole sound is off. Oh, you don't get a backstab, do you? Okay. And the sound desyncing is actually throwing me off a bit. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, he's gonna be stuck in his usual loop now, which we can take advantage of. Yep, there he goes. That same old loop. The back step is like really nice though, because it gets us out of the way of that attack's hand. Yeah, I can, like, if I keep doing this loop, I can actually probably cheese this boss. But I feel like I wouldn't be learning the moveset too much if I do that. And not as fun when we're locking this guy on loot. I got hit by that one. Very manipulatable AI. If I dodge to the other side, it's gonna start the swipe. Or the backstep, okay, fine. Dodge this way and then the other way to swat the swipe. One, nope, just backstep again, okay. Hi, crew. So far, so good, actually. I jinxed myself, right? Oh, I'm not running out of stamina. I didn't even realize. It's easy to play this game as a game that doesn't need too much stamina. Red Mercury since Songs 5. Okay, okay. Now that came down to a crawl right there. I don't think that this boss is too hard, to be honest. Quelling Madness.
Quite the accomplishment. Hold on to this moment, this feeling.
Okay. The dialogue is different too, which is nice. I'm gonna pause here again because I kind of need to deal with this as well. So give me around 5 minutes. I'll be right back. But you know what? I'm gonna talk to you guys as I keep doing this. So we made it past that first boss. If anyone's here, I'm gonna reply to you all as much as I can. But yeah, apparently, so in case you all are wondering, what I'm actually providing to my workplace is an image that they need. But I've been providing this image for quite a while for them, adjusting it to the size they need. Problem, however, right now is that that image that I provided apparently has an extra border, like a padding, because this is something you need for UI, right? Now I've been sending this image to them since January, and this is the first time somebody has told me that they kind of don't need the extra padding, which is really weird to find out right now after I sent it. Yeah, I am gonna see if I can keep you all entertained as I work on this in the background. Unfortunately, because of the nature of my work, I can't quite show it, client privileges and everything. It is unfortunate that we had to sort of deal with this right now. I was also wondering if there isn't anyone on that team who can kind of resize things, right? Because usually IT people are pretty smart. They can handle stuff like this without any problem. So how has your day been? Mine has actually been pretty great. We somehow managed to defeat that boss. Like it came down to the last bit of help, but we managed to defeat it. Honestly, I don't think the boss is too hard. It's actually like by the end, I was being like very reckless, just because I knew I could get in some extra hits there. And we got 5 red mercury essences, which should technically be upgrades, right? So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna take a look. Save the work just in case. I'm glad I did not throw away this, by the way, because I was half tempted to do so. All right, there we go. Let me just send this over to my friend. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to keep this window open just in case they need anything again. But I'm pretty sure this will be the last time we'll be interrupted. So I apologize for anyone who's listening to just me ramble here. Honestly, you guys are not the only one who's less than enthusiastic about having to do this. Right, there we go. And now we can actually go back to the game proper. Let me read this. I didn't read this before. Uh, a weapon forged by a legendary shoes. Can I actually? Oh, I can unequip this as well. A weapon forged by a legendary shoes. Why can? The blade features flaming patterns resembling a mountain range, with the peaks highlighted in white, akin to frozen summers. Thus, it bears the name Cloudfrost Edge. Bao Tingzhao received the sword from the nobles while serving as a town mayor, and has since become a treasured heirloom of the Bai family. Hey, Calyx, yes, we managed to do it. Somehow. And we got 5 extra points, I think upgrade points from... Oh, no, no worries. I am not sure what happened. I was actually joking here that the colleague that I was talking to was an IT personnel, right? And I was saying, because I didn't do his work for him immediately, he cut off our stream. So when the stream was down, I actually just paused it and sent the work we needed to do. And after that, we kind of went back in, and as you can see, now we have 5 upgrade points, which is, I think, kind of significant early on, right? Increases your vitality by 1 cost, which is strength by 1 cost. Oh, he can do... Oh, you mean like... Oh, no, he can't do that. I'm not at work. It's just that it felt like he did, right? Because he's an IT personnel. And it kind of makes sense that an IT personnel can sort of disrupt your communications via internet. Okay, we have wit, we have strength. Use with Skyborn Might to increase the potency of Blink Kick. That seems nice. While at above 90% madness, Blink Kick restores stamina when used with Skyborn Might. Okay, interesting. Increases strength by 5. Oh, I see. So these are actually our stat gains. Instead of putting stats manually like in the other Souls game, we get stats from spending our skill points on it. Like very Sultan Sanctuary. Endurance. Long sword mastery. So spend red for this upgrade to weapon. Oh, even the weapon upgrade is through the skill tree? So it's not through like materials. Interesting. No, wait, you do need something called a red feather. So you do need a material, but it's also done through the skill tree. What an interesting mix-up to the leveling up formula. It says health. Not sure where I want to go, to be honest. Alacrity. Well, above 50% madness, you gain 1 stack of Skyborn White. Upon using Alacrity while casting certain spells, melt into the void. This seems like, by the looks of it, it's an invincible frame for spells, which we don't have right now, so not as useful. I haven't even learned the Swifter. I'm not even sure where to spend these extra points, to be honest. You know what? I'm going to put them into health, strength, improve blink strike, because I'm actually using that. There is indeed magic by the looks of it, but we haven't unlocked it just yet. And this seems to reduce the cooldown for charging up. Might actually be worth it to take over Vitality, right? Or Strength. Oh wait, I'm getting messages again. Oh, okay, finally. He's happy. Our RT personnel is happy. Hopefully our stream will not be disrupted in the future. And I can safely turn this off. And we have one more point that I'm going to put here, which allows us to recharge our R2, our heavy attack, much more early. But that is a good reward for defeating the boss. 5 upgrade points. Now, since we skipped talking with all the NPCs, I'll go back and talk with them.
You're awake. The old tower.
It doesn't seem to have much of an effect here. Like whether I talk to them now or afterwards, they're saying the same thing.
Most
All right.
people have to be carried out of the Reverend Temple.
I actually
You get to
defeated
walk
the
out
boss
on
with the
your own.
audio desync, so I'm gonna refix that audio desync.
But he tends to my eyes every day. Some of the I am.
I'll be honest, I think he kind of doesn't like Wu Chang,
Some thieves from you can find once you've retrieved the
because she's suffering from the curse, right? He's very likely a bodyguard for the maiden there.
Should you have my power? Should you have this temp? Thanks. Should you have you are the afflicted begin most you may not from what now that you for now.
Just gonna skip all this because we've already heard these dozens of times from retrying all over again. I have that item which I need to deliver to a sage or someone. That ought to be it for everyone in the temple. There should be people on the side that we can talk to who give us healing pills that cause us corruption, though. I'm gonna talk to them just in case.
Lucky your sim. It's
If there's any quest here, I don't want to miss it.
I've been hurt. You're still kicking.
It seems to be contagious, right? So what happens with most people is that after they get the feathering, they turn into monsters. Wu Chang here seems to be an outlier of sorts in that she didn't turn into a monster. She has the power to some extent, but she has lost all her memory. And that's where we start off at. Or at least that's how it is according to the doctor or the Taoist. Now, whether we turn into a monster in the future or not, yeah, I am not certain. Well, that's just telling us how the camera works. And there's one enemy right there, just waiting. He's actually a bit damaged. Frog indeed. Oh, I didn't pick up this item either. Hey, what did you say? He said something when he died. Fixed origin pill. Okay, make as much noise as you can, Wu Chang. We're not trying to sneak up on these guys or anything. Ow. That's not the dodge I intended to do. Looks like the boatsman kind of disappeared from here. And the note is letting us know Gigantic. I mean, you know what? Now that I think about it, it might have actually been that thing we fought. And you look a bit more menacing. Ow. Okay, you are more menacing. That was completely unnecessary healing. Fun. I have a blink strike. I can probably get off 2 there, right? I have a blink strike. Oh, I missed. Never mind. Faint red feather. Surprisingly, no, it didn't seem like it procced. I managed to hit the boss from behind with the charge attack, but it didn't seem to work. I do believe we might need to actually fill the parry gauge, the little gauge with the center that's on there when you lock it onto them. Also, we got a new item there. A sea lily branch nourished by red mercury. When catalyzed by bow blood, a faint smoke begins rising from the tip, stirring one's innermost desires and awakening the power of madness. Madness stems from one's deepest fears. Those who confront it may shatter and be reborn, while those who succumb may become mere puppets of power. I'm not sure I want madness right now. I'm gonna have to check the skill tree for this one. We picked up something else though. This. A red feather that emits faint light. Often overlooked due to its unremarkable appearance, a shard of knowledge that can be absorbed from the impetus repository. Lots of verbiage going on here. Deepening one's mastery and understanding of a weapon. A relic from the lost. Oh, this is actually an upgrade material. Like, this is something we need for upgrading our weapon. Like, well, I was talking about this before. We needed an item for this. Make chaos take the world. Hopefully that's not... You know, it kind of sounds like it, right? Madness and all. Yeah, this is an upgrade material for our longsword. And we need 2 of these to upgrade. Surprised we got 1 so early, though. And you know what? I'm just gonna rest here because I lost 2 health balls. And something funny happened there. I was holding down the X button and it took in the input, so we might be able to buffer inputs here. Warships rise. Take care of you. Oh, you actually get afflicted by burn when you stand in the fire. Kind of makes sense. Because that is the kanji for fire, I believe. How do I know? Because it actually looks like a little bonfire. The symbol. Right? It looks like a little flame. You are yellow. I think that's the first yellow item I picked up here. Oh, okay, we got a new weapon. So yellow is actually weapons. A heavy, and you can equip 2 at the same time by the looks of it, yeah. A heavy weapon used by the Ming Dynasty's troops against the pirates invading from the southern archipelago, commonly wielded by large, brutish soldiers. A basic heavy weapon that leaves the enemy little breathing room. Each blow is fueled by lethal force. It requires outstanding physique and power to wield properly. This is slash, blunt, and stab. Okay. Slash, blunt, and stab too. And I can see this has a block. Mighty blow and block. And we can change. Block is with L2. A bit of an odd button for me. And mighty blow is this. Oh my god, I feel like a bit like a warrior for Final Fantasy XIV with this. You know what? We're gonna use this for a bit, just to get a feel. You know, there was something else I want to check in that little alcove. Like, we saw an NPC up there that we couldn't get to. Just making sure there isn't a path here that leads up there. Because I feel like that NPC might be important. Because they said something about thieves, right? Oh, here's the path. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this was what they were saying. But we heard it from the entrance.
Now I get to play.
You're a little kid, actually. Oh, because the door was locked before, right? This is actually outside that area. Not inside. And oh, interesting. I guess this is done because they don't want the player to attack a little kid, so they put the kid out of reach of Wu Chang, because you know some players might do that.
Hello, lady. Are you the warrior that the old Taoist rescued and hid in the cave? Did you come to the Reverend Temple for healing too? He's so kind. He makes all sorts of medicines and has saved so many sick people.
Okay, so
Don't worry. You'll be feeling better in no time.
he's actually helping people.
Don't worry. You'll be feeling better in no time.
It couldn't be you. There's another little path here though, so there should be a way for us to reach. Yeah, no, we're not getting through there. This is fully intended to stop us from killing that kid. I mean, I have no intention of doing it, but it is interesting that they prevented it by using a barrier. Like, I remember in Sekiro, there were some areas, like the temple itself where you respawned at, you couldn't use your weapon. And here is someone I can't lock onto, so he's also... Oh, you actually know me. Maybe the white pinwheels means it's a friendly NPC.
Your arm. What's happened to it?
Okay, you definitely know me. Who are you?
How Yuzai?
Hey,
You wrote to me
Yuzai.
about searching Worship's Rise for clues about Bar Yu. Have you forgotten?
Why you?
Bar Yu, your sister. We came here to find clues. But your arm. The old boatman spoke true. He warned of feathers growing on the arm. A mark of feathering. They say it leads to memory loss. And worse, it ultimately turns one into a man-eating monster.
Well, we definitely have the memory loss.
Fortunately, you can still speak for now. Take this. I'll counsel my friend, the old boatman. He made Noah cure. I scouted the Shoe Sanctum a few days past. Aside from a deranged towers to the entrance, it seems safe. Rest there and search for clues.
What's funny, Calix, is that some of the NPCs actually have the slightly Chinese accent to them. When probably we're gonna have to do a second playthrough of the game, and when I'm doing the second playthrough, I'm gonna play on Chinese for that full experience.
See the Light End Temple? The way to the Shoe Sanctum lies beside it. But the bridge has collapsed. You will need to find a way around. But be careful. If anyone sees those feathers, they'll definitely strike first and ask questions later. If you encounter danger, don't fight. I'll follow your trail and find you. Oh, and take this. This bamboo lantern. I found it nearby. Hard to believe such craftsmanship still lingers here. It's a reminder of how vibrant this town was. The fireflies inside, they seem to glow endlessly. A useful light for your path. I've tested it personally. With this, you'll have both hands free for weapons. Far more practical than a torch.
Oh,
Since
okay.
we got separated, many of the Imperial Guards have been sneaking around the Tang Emperor's palace. But the refugees say the place has already been ransacked by rebels. Something's not right. I will track down the boatman, and we'll meet at the palace. I'll leave marks, pinwheels, along the path. Follow them, and you'll find me.
Okay. So apparently this guy is actually someone we know. Like he seems to know about more of a situation than we do right now.
I will track down the boat. I'll leave marks. Pinwheel.
So that's why he's ignoring us. And the excuse for the enemies attacking us is that they're scared of the feathering. So they see the feathering and they immediately assume we're some kind of monster. Unlike the soul skin where people are hollowed and are after your souls. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I was trying to block you. Yeah, let me see what happens with block. Oh, I take chip damage. Okay, never mind. Wow, visceral. Yeah, and the little kid had a white pinwheel, and this guy has a white pinwheel too. So, a white pinwheel might actually be like safety, with the red pinwheels being like danger. Also, I don't think I can parry. It's just block, insofar as I can tell. Let's just take a moment to look around. Very scenic. You can tell there's some sort of DLSSO or something running. It might be FSR since it's PlayStation, right?
Oh my god!
Hey, was that you, Calix, or was that someone else? Because I completely missed the notification there. X can? Maybe I need to unlock it in the skill tree, right? Because there are some moves from the longsword in the skill tree. Triggering Shimmer to avoid an enemy move grants 1 stack of Skymon. We already sort of knew this. Yeah, this is actually teaching us everything we sort of figured out. Deflecting and blocking allows you to counter enemy weapon attacks. However, this has no effect against martial strikes such as punches or kicks, nor against spells. Yeah, it doesn't show up on OBS chat. I've also disabled the preview for my canvas because it kind of eats up into my computer's performance. So, from what I can tell here, by the way, is that you can deflect or block. It's interesting they're saying deflect here. Like, deflect and block are two things. They're definitely saying blocking is something else entirely. But they're also saying that it only works against weapon attacks. Punches and kicks and spells cannot be blocked or deflected, meaning you have to dodge those. Interesting. Is there another person here ready to ambush me? Let's see if I can... Yeah, the block is so slow as well. Yeah, it's not coming out fast enough for me to parry. If you don't mind, I'll just heal up. Thank you. Okay, my good man, we can try again. Or are you just gonna do the shuffle? That seemed like good timing. Doesn't seem like it's parrying. Any day now. Yeah, don't think there is a parry just yet. I'll try once more. Okay, yeah, I don't think so. Let me try just dodge and to charge Mighty Blow on you. If I don't die here anyways. Okay, and this is our accessory system, because we got a jade pendant here. Reduces damage taken while below a certain HP threshold. Yeah, it might be you need a skill that actually parries. That says deflect specifically. So I'm going up because I know the down path is the one we have to follow, so I'm curious what we have up here. There's a very suspicious looking item over there, so let's make sure nobody's around to ambush us. There's an item over here too. Nobody's in the tree either. And demon souls have it, right? Like if you took an item, mind lotus it, there's a very high chance that someone out there might jump you. Enter a state of madness, a malady that conveniently can be remedied. Alleviates despair buildup. So this is our bolus. The seeds are our boluses. This also we got from the guy. An elixir. This might be worth keeping for much later in the game. And this, a small bamboo cage housing fireflies used for illumination. Under the influence of red mercury, these fireflies have mutated. Their abdomens glowing with a soft blue light when disturbed. Compact and portable, it serves as a convenient alternative to torches. Used to awaken the fireflies inside and light the lantern and use against the extinction. This might be worth equipping in our quick slot, right? Because this is essentially the lamp from Bloodborne, which you can use to light the way and switch off when you don't need to. Flying dagger, throwing knives. Very... Oh, there's someone we can talk to. You are dressed interestingly, is the word I can use.
Feathers on your left arm. That's a sign of feathering. Most would have lost their minds by now. Yet you remain in control. Fascinating. The power of feathering runs through that arm of yours. I can sense it. How you manage to contain it, I don't know. But make no mistake, your left arm is the key to unleashing its full strength. Yes, that power's itching to course through you. But I'm afraid you're not ready to command it. Not yet. Here, take this. Let's see if you've got what it takes to wield that power.
Okay, but who exactly are you? Oh, there's a parry, but the sword actually doesn't have a skill to even block. It's like the dash strike and the blink kick. You can see it right there, right? So I wonder how you're gonna parry. Maybe you learn it much later as well. A god in human form? This person definitely seems like among everyone here, she's the only one who's talking positive about the feathering, so she's up to something. What that is, we don't know. And she just gave us an item. The same item we got from actually playing or buying the game. And I'm assuming if I jump down there, I'm gonna die, right? Right? I just had to test it. You have fallen. It wasn't even that deep, Wuchek. Oh yeah, kind of like Rising in a sense, right? Metal Gear Rising has that too. Okay, so basically telling me that my souls are back where I dropped them. And I think these guys are actually... Oh, he said something. I need to listen to what they're saying. These guys are actually here for the medicine from the doctor, but they're just attacking us. Because they see the feathering, right? Sly Wixen. Not what I was expecting to hear. Well, they all have unique and dying voices. Oh, dying voice lines. I mean, not voices. And you don't lose stamina for running through the world map, apparently. Oh, the stagger on this is so good that it actually just knocks them out. Red Mercury Sprout. It felt like it did what you just said right there. Because I felt like the Axe's attack went through. I'm not exactly certain though. Wow, okay. It took my entire stamina, but it just deleted that guy. That was the heavy charge attack from the axe. And we were, oh, this way, right? This is where we met the lady in red. The red-clad lady. And jumped off to our death over there. You. I can target you. That's not a good thing. It's very rarely a good thing. Don't have a spell, so a throwing dagger will do. Alarm feather, you disappeared. You're not a normal bird. A golden feather left behind from Goldwing. Following the primordial deity's fall, the essence of an avian scattered and transformed into Goldwing. Goldwing roamed the skies, letting out mournful wails. The people of the land took this as proof that the primordial deity still graced the land. Randomly increases one of the following boons for a time. Maximum health. So it's a buff item. There definitely seems to be some sort of relation to birds going on here. Like it's called feathering. Become avians. There's a bird deity around. Are you? Okay, I can target you, so you're not friendly. But I also feel like this is like one of those opportunities where someone might attack me if I try to backstab you. Oh, never mind, you saw me. Oh, okay. So it wasn't a parry, it was just a stun. I guess the effect made it seem like it was. When equipped with 2 weapons, you can consume Skyborn Might to unleash a powerful swift draw. L3. Wait, is that changing my weapons? It's changing my weapons, right? Okay. Oh, I don't have a swift. Okay, ow, the shield bash. And a kick. Oh, you're a lot more aggressive than I remember. Okay, so you can actually quickly switch between weapons if you have a stack of magic or Skyborn Might. What are these guys doing here? Were they eating this fellow? Kind of looks like it, right? They're eating priests. Something messed up is going on here. I mean, we already kind of knew that, but still. One thing I'll get used to when we're playing on PlayStation 5 on performance mode is that you're not going to get the nicest of graphics, unfortunately. Okay, there's an item there. No trap. No trap. You know, the game is being like awfully lenient, right? If this was a Souls game, you took that, some enemy's gonna come down and kick you right off this ledge just to teach you a lesson. Also kind of odd that you can just walk into the boxes, but you can't do it to the pots. There's Buddha clips. Okay, I would take that. I already have a level here by the looks of it. Let's see if we can find an axe skill that we can upgrade. So look at that gorgeous view. Like, it might not be the best graphics, but they're still doing a good job of the landscape. No, I wouldn't say that. I'm actually liking the changes they put in, like these, a lot of quality of life stuff. Even though, for example, this, right? Even though we only found 2, we already gotten teleport. The fact that you can also respec everything. Like, here's the longsword tree by the looks of it. And this is the axe tree up here. So you can experiment quite a bit, which is very interesting. 3 stacks of Skyborn Might. Might as well get that right. Let me check the axe one. Stamina, strength, endurance. This is the upgrade for the weapon. Endurance, strength, whirlwind. This is a skill. And this is a variant on the whirlwind. If you have more madness, this does more poise damage. And this becomes more poise for you. Okay, here's what you mentioned, I think. The turn attack of an X-Light attack combo against Clash. Clash weapons with your enemy, deflecting most of the incoming damage. So, the X's third attack is capable of clashing. Interesting choice to only make the third one do that. Blocking attacks cost less stamina. Vitality. So all the strength and offensive abilities are up there. This might be our defensive ones. Because this is a lot of vitality. No, this is an offensive one as well. But this gives us a poise buff. Because the resilience is just increasing our poise here, preventing people from attacking us. Axe might actually be the way to go if you're doing like a heavy build. And this gives your charge attack a clash. So the axe has a parry, but it's sort of a clash. Let me check the longsword skills. I haven't done that. Oh, here it is. Sword counter. Raise your blade to block the enemy's attack. Block at the perfect moment to deflect the attack instead. So this is something we'll probably build too. Sword Savant. And you can gain clashes from these attacks too. And this is sort of like a dodge. Because Shimmer is like a dodge thing and instantly for him. You can kind of see it too. Like when he dodges, sort of is not taking as much damage there. Interesting, very interesting. Do I want to heal there? Well, this might take a while to get used to because I'm so used to just interacting with a shrine or a bonfire and it automatically healing us. Let me also check something else with the teleport menu. Confirm. What is this icon? Oh, this is just letting me know that I'm here, right? Okay. The Buddha Cliffs. Stay with the axe for a bit. This is the way I came, right? So we're going up the slope. Is this a dead end? Is that why they gave us a checkpoint here? There's a cave up there. Wait, really? It is a dead end? I think the ladder is actually bringing us down. It might be bringing us down to an area that we haven't gone to before. That's why I'm ignoring it, by the way. Yeah, it seems like a shortcut, right? Especially since there were like 2 ladders. And of course you can slide down. But no, you're right. This is a different area. I was thinking it was taking us back down, but then that would have been weird. Because you just climb it up and it's not too far. I'd make a whole lot of noise. Thankfully, she is very armored. There's people dead here too. I don't like this. What is this? You are a unique looking item. Oh, you... Warp? Oh. Oh, okay. That is our first spell. And I can cast it with triangle. But I can't cast it with triangle. Oh, this requires... So even the magic attacks sort of require your feathers. And that flower just gave me a feather. Interesting. So it's allowing me to sort of test this. Okay, like it's like a short missile. You are not doing anything, are you? So a lot of the game is relying on you finding either these. I think this is because it's a tutorial, it's just giving us the magic for free. What? What? Yeah. Wow, you are like a Fleeman from the Castlevania series. You lack intelligence. Well, right now, I have definitely not built up in any intelligence. Sure, why not? Let's switch this to longsword. Plunging attacks. Well, having the high ground lock on to... Okay, the axe might actually be good for a plunging attack, right? Beneath you to initiate a light attack. This triggers an obliterate strike when successful against small to medium-sized humanoids. So I need to lock on and then light attack. Wait, let me see this video first. Okay, right, I need to jump off. I thought I was just pressing R1. There's an item here. Oh, come on. I almost burned myself there too. You are also antagonistic. Let's just heal up. It's kind of nice that he's not attacking me right now. There isn't a jump button, it's just you falling off and locking onto the enemy. I was trying to get that item though. We'll have to come back for it. And you are pretending to be asleep, so you are the more dangerous enemy at the moment. With chains, no less. What was a little drum beat for? Red mercury spout. Like a really impressive detailing. And you know when you look up close it's just a bump map. And you can even see that it's not as greatly textured. But from a distance it looks like really nice. And they put in a lot of effort to design these walls. Like little Buddha statues. Kinda creepy and interesting at the same time. Excuse me? Relentlessly attacking or charging up heavy attacks and striking small to medium-sized humanoids. Ah, okay, yeah, this is what they mean. It's the parry thing we were talking about. And it seems like there's a boss here that we can kind of use on. I might be able to get a charge attack on you by jumping. This is the first boss you were talking about? Okay. Alright, you have a few swings. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. Soldier of Godric, indeed. That was easier than the boss we took like many tries at the beginning for. Benedictions. Skyborn might resist damage taken for a time. Okay, so these are like accessories. No wonder we were having such a hard time, but it was worth actually defeating that boss just for those additional upgrade points, right? Skyborn might resist damage taken for a time. I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the axe because the axe is slower. Although I feel like I might be using the longsword more just for the speed. So what happened here? They called it a Tang maid and she seemed to be infected. This poor fellow was just eaten up. Lots of books here though. Is the path up open now? It is open. But now we have two choices. So who's attacking me? What in... Oh, it's just one of you. You got a hit out on me, but the access voice is like really good. And that is a red item. Pink red feather. Okay, so the red items are upgrade materials, the yellows are weapons, and the blues are items. And we're gonna go down actually. Wanna see what's here before we proceed. And two paths. Oh, this is the chest on the other side. A God of War moment right there. Forgotten Remembrance. Correct. I've been applying that to some, but I definitely didn't apply it to that one. What was it that we picked up? Forgotten Remembrance. It looked like a material. Ah, okay, so this is actually our flask charge. Interesting. If we find a shrine, we can get an extra charge. And yeah, this is what I was talking about before. Like, it's right when you're running, it's not taking in any stamina. And I know Elden Ring did this as well, but I do find it interesting that a lot of stuff that you find like in Souls-like has been streamlined here to make it a little more quality of life. That was that the temple we were at, or is that another location? I could really use a shrine about now after defeating that boss. Couple of enemies here. Do I want to rush in? Considering I can lock on, they're probably dangerous, right? Okay, never mind. They're actually rushing in. And you look sort of bloodied. Did he just mock me? Can't touch me. This guy has a pitchfork. I am playing like way too defensively, right? Not the guy I intended to attack, but... boss. There's a path down. Let's check out this area. Make sure there aren't any enemies trying to ambush us. Oh, here's a goal. And if you're right, this is a weapon. A red tasseled spear. Okay, they were definitely up to some nonsense here with the dead body. There's even a dead dog here. Oh, is that? Yeah, there is a dead dog. Yeah, it looks like that lady was fending them off with the spear. I am gonna take the spear because I like spears a lot better than anything else. I'm also gonna change the benediction on this one. Wait, where do I set the benediction again? Oh, is it in the weapons itself? Yeah, as long as you have a Skyborn stack, like the magic stack, the little blue diamond you need, you can switch between the two. The question is, where in Tarnation can I change the benediction socket? Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me I actually need to do it at a shrine or something. No, we'll figure it out eventually, I guess. Also, let's shift the sphere. Okay, lots of range as you can expect from a sphere. Very cool. What is our first skill? Huh. Then this is a charge up. I'm gonna read these. Ebb and flow. Lunge the spear forward. That is our charge attack. And this actually has frostbite and clash. Aerial bulwark. Gain fleetness while charging aerial bulwark. When used as the enemy strikes, you can evade attacks and launch a counter. Used with Skyborn Might for greater potency. Weakness allows you to dodge a single attack. So L2 into R1. The other one is L1 into R1. And this is our counter here. That is our strong attack. It's this one on the spear. Very long charge up. It's less for the sword, and the longsword has a skill that reduces the charge time for it. So it might be better to use the longsword to get the backstab. Let's go with the spear for a bit, because I usually love spears in video games. You have a gun. There's someone on this tree branch here. Actually, more than a few people here. There's a weapon here too. If I went down, this guy would have been firing at me, right? Oh, oh, okay. I don't think he's dead. He should be running back up here. Yeah, there he goes. He lost some health though. Kind of funny. No, you're not getting me with that grab attack again. So close, you weren't close at all. Delicate hairpin, delicate armor, delicate bracelet. It's not only weapons, it's armor as well. Hairpin. Okay, I think I'm gonna start seeing something here. Wait, it changes her hairstyle too. The appearance hasn't actually changed to reflect the outfit though. Interesting. Oh, I think I understand now. So, yeah, okay. So, okay, like since you were talking about this, I think I understand what's happening here. Combo display. Oh, the other attacks actually had combos. I didn't even know Blink Kick had a follow-up. Now we know. So you definitely needed to take a look at this. But yes, there is something called a streamer mode on. And I'm like, okay, and it says, I was looking at the blood gore part, and I also noticed the costume one. So because I have the costume this on, it's actually not showing this costume, which should be a bit risque. No, you know what? I'm gonna keep going because we'll change it during a shrine, but I do believe it is a bit fan servicey if it's actually blocking us from seeing it. Standard enemies, nothing too new here. Flying dagger. No one to speak to here though. It's a dead end. Again, lots of detailing on the wall. We're still in what seems like the vicinity of a temple. Do it. Just wait until we get to a shrine, then we can see. This is the path I took before. To sort of knock that guy out who was actually going to ambush us from above. Slow down here because we haven't explored too much. There's a gate over here. Yeah, I was expecting somebody to come out here. You have an axe. You are somewhat unique. Somewhat unique, but not too unique. Golden Bandit's cap. You get their equipment as well? You do. This is... Wait, what is actually happening here? This seems to be doing slash, blunt, stab, feathering, but lower magic. It has higher resistance to poise break, burn, and frostbite. This has a high resistance to blight and corruption, and more magic resistance. Not on my first playthrough. It's very unlikely. There are a couple of people on our team who do that. Thundertoys, I know, does it a lot. Dustin does it as well, because he's very devil may care like that. You have higher resistance against frostbite. Interesting. So this is actually messing with our resistances more than anything else. Also kind of weird that she's actually looking... I'm starting to think now that the developers figured, with what you said, with the outfits and all, that someone might actually be looking at her. And it seems like if you keep the camera on her for too long, she starts looking at you, the player, right? And this happens even when you're in the menu. So it's like thinking that I'm looking at her, even though I'm not, which is kind of weird. Sort of letting you know that, hey, yeah, okay, Wu-Chang can see what you're up to. You know what, let me shift back to our other equipment, because right now, I feel like this has better defense for where we are. It has better slash and might. Yeah, I remember that too. Like if you try to get an upskirt shot, Tubi will kick you. And she'll actually kick you if you try to do it too many times. Like if you tried it first time, she'll just brush you off and change the camera. This, I believe, is leading us back to the temple, right? Firepot. Ah, okay. So this is teaching me that using items can make your life a whole lot easier. And yeah, and you can see it already. There's a bunch of enemies surrounded by fire pots right there. Might as well use it, right? Instantly obliterated. Lots of equipment though. Like here's another yellow. Dark Frost Edge. I heard your footsteps, monk. Yeah, definitely feels that way, because not only did they teach us how to use magic by giving us magic with the flowers, they give you the fire pot and give you a situation where you can use it. We also got the monk's robes, which has a higher resistance overall. It has very high magic resistance, so we're gonna want to be using this if we meet any enemy with magic. This outfit you can actually see though, interestingly enough. It's the other outfit which is kind of risk. Let's check the surroundings for a bit. I hear someone banging. I think this might be a shortcut back to our hub here, right? Because that looks like the door was locked at the start. Red mercury shoot, our souls item, and another piece of equipment. I stopped to see whether there was anything inside and they missed me, thankfully. Now you're doing what I'm expecting a Souls game to do. Try to ambush the player. So I'm not sure if you're referring to this, Calyx, but there's a very funny Easter egg at the start of Expedition 33, where if you go to the door of a hotel room, you'll actually hear a person doing it, right? And at first, Gustav and Sophia are like kind of weirded out, but if you as the player keep doing it, they'll actually talk to you and they'll be like, at first we were doing it because it kind of seemed exciting, but now you're just listening too much. And they'll actually stop doing it. It's kind of funny. So I'm not sure if you're referring to that or something else entirely, or just saying it as is. So we picked up what seemed like a pendant. Increases the power of throwables. Might as well have that equipped. Better than nothing. Anyone on the rafters here? No. Steen Bunny Bun. Red Mercury Spell. You again. So here's something I said before, right? Like a lot of the stuff is quality of life in this game. By holding down the throw button, you can see it brings up a little menu. So I can instantly access whatever is equipped on my items without having to scroll up and down. Which is a quality of life right there. And I do believe this applies to... No, no, never mind. It's for items though, so it is very nice that happens. But I feel like I procced it with... Yeah, I did proc it with spells as well. So you can have multiple spells, hold down triangle, and just do it instead of cycling through all your spells. Oh, here's a shrine. Convenient. Are you okay, or are you pretending? You're just gonna stare at me?
I just stepped out for a breather and ran into a fine woman.
Not being creepy at all, are you?
Name's Wu Gang. I'm Dutanga's right hand. I take care of the big jobs.
I can see that.
Those temple fools keep sniffing around for my treasure. Soon as I send word to the boss, we're moving out. Those temple fools keep...
Okay, looks like I can actually help him without any consequences. There was a chance he might have attacked me. Just gonna save here, and we're gonna quit out and switch over to that streamer option. Also, just get our points, because I'm trying to build up to the deflect over here. This is 3, not quite there yet. We need 1 more, but we do have a lot of vitality. And yes, I did pick up another weapon. I didn't use it. This seems to be a sword, and it has clash. Oh, okay, interesting. So, biding time, this skill seems to be automatically regenerating my magic. So, swords might actually be useful if you're going a magic build. I might switch off the longsword for a sword short. I'm not exactly sure. You know what? Let's go with this for now because I want to test out. And also, where is my reset? Let's reset everything. take out the axe and get the spear. Bold heart stacks. What is a bold heart stack? I guess we'll find out. So it's like... okay. So it's like you get a stack that can be converted into magic. Strength. Let me just check out the skills here. Okay, the usual spear flurry right here. Faster charge attack. More Skyborn. Solely does even though I like spears, it doesn't seem as interesting as something else, so not sure how I want to go. Right now we're gonna build towards the deflect. And you unlock new ones too, plus feathering here. Yeah, this is one skill tree that we're really gonna need to experiment with. It's already opening up. And here's the benediction. Okay, you did need to use it over here. I'm gonna remove you. And put it on the spear for now. And I'm gonna quit out here. Interesting mascot thingy. It almost looks like a bamboo shoot, right? Or a piece of a bamboo flower? I'm not sure it's a shoot or a flower. Settings, camera options, not camera, game options. Turn this off for a bit. Load back in. Wukong did have blood, but it wasn't as graphic, right? I feel like this game might actually be a lot more graphic because it has that streamer mode. Now we can actually see what this outfit looked like. And I can sort of see why this streamer mode kind of canceled this. I don't think it will look too bad if you had pants though. And Wu Chang is actually looking at us like immediately. She knows. She definitely knows. Yeah, I don't think this looks too bad. Okay, maybe it does. I'm not sure how to assess this situation. But this seems very much... So far, other than that, we have this one. The monk's robe. There's probably other armors, but this one seems to be for lightning and fire as well as feathering. And it has a lot of resistance to blight. Like a whole lot of resistance to blight and corruption. So if you're in an area where enemies are using those, you're probably going to want to use this. Like in a lot of ways, it's following the Lies of P formula, right? Because even in that game, you could change your handles and equipment to sort of deal with enemy status effects or weaknesses in the area. I gotta check the rafters every time I go in. What incarnation are you? A pot enemy. You shoot poison. And you attack like really quickly too. I'm just waiting to learn your patterns, but you... yeah, you really attack quickly. I just cast magic on you. You are a bit of a nuisance. Oh, it's doing decent damage. You are weak against magic, huh? Okay. You're almost killing me too. Okay. I wonder if he was just hiding inside the pot and he just got converted right there. But what is with the weird poison though? Guess we gotta deal with him though if you want to get that item. Whoa, calm down, calm down. Yeah, he is poisoning. There is a status effect bar over there. I'm glad I'm using a spear. Just so I can get some distance from him. And you gave an upgrade material. Emerald Lotus Seed. What are the chances that is clearing up poison? Dispersing the poison. Oh, this is a stamina item. I didn't even notice when I picked that up. Fire Lotus Seed. Is that a burn one? Yep, alleviates burn buildup, alleviates... They're calling poison blight. And there's a lot of blood over here. I don't like this. Nothing there though, just very graphic. Is it just me or did the game get a lot more bloody since we turned off streamer mode? I don't remember this being this bloody here. Alright, and I wanted to check this because it felt like a shortcut back to where we started. There are a couple of enemies here though. A monk and one of those guys. Wow, okay. I waited at the last second and he hit me. Oh, the attack is different if you don't fully charge it. Interesting. It has a deflect on it, that back attack. Let me try Aerial Bulwark. I haven't done that, have I? Oh, it's a timing-based thing, huh? And I use my Skyborn Might there. Might as well get them. Have mercy, you just tried to kill me. You started it. Upgrade item. Faint red feather. And let me see if our theory was correct. If this is a shortcut back, though I already see someone. Did I? I thought I saw someone here. Never mind, you just turned. Oh, wow, you have a lot of follow-ups, actually. Like, this is the main charge-up. And if you do a strong attack afterwards, you go back, and then you can follow up with a normal attack. So it's not only a standard combo there. We'll have to look at the tutorial much later. Because they are pushing the combat a bit. Just a health pill here. Okay, maybe not. It's not a shortcut. It's actually... I guess that wouldn't make too much sense, right? Because there's a shrine right here. And we already checked inside here. I'm going to restock. Also, I'm realizing that it's almost midnight. I'm going to keep streaming until it's midnight. After that, we are going to call it. Even though I'm like really hooked on this game. Like, it's hitting all the right buttons for me at the moment. Although... I'm a bit disappointed with how the spear is working right now. Not as fun as I hoped. Oh, we got another weapon too, right? A short sword. Let's try it for a change. Okay, what did I do that for? Let me also respec from the longsword and put some stuff in here. And this is gonna give us more magic. Yeah, you get magic points here too. So the sword is definitely the one-handed sword is what they're thinking of if you want to go a magic build. And doesn't seem like there's anything like too remotely interesting skill-wise for one-handed swords. Like you have a kick here. And a stab, but nothing else. We might unlock more as we go along. Not sure if this is refundable though, like one-handed sword mastery. Yes, King, I'm still streaming. I'm gonna keep going till midnight. It's not too far. The last thing that happened with Death Stranding was that I liberated a weather station of sorts, a geological station, or a physics research lab, or something of that equivalent in Australia, and then was asked to take care, like deliver something for a musician. But in order to do that, we had to go through bandit territory and disable something in their base. That was the last thing that happened with Death Stranding. I'm really not sure how to spend these at the moment. We're going towards the feathering, I mean magic side, not the feathering. This gives me more health, might as well use it, right? A guillotine. And health. I also need to rest, right? In order to get back my mana. The art of one-hand clapping? Whatever do you mean? Yeah, let me test this. 1, 2... Okay, a very fast weapon. You're not even draining my entire stamina bar, unlike the other weapons. It's flowing like really quickly. Stab here. Normal stab. Probably follow up, right? Yeah, you can. And that's a flurry. A dodge. Lots of things to learn. This looks nice and boss arena like. Oh, yeah, so that's what you were waiting for. That guy was actually about to attack me if I went and tried to backstab him. That's a grab. That's a grab. Something glowing on the right. Okay, lots of blood flying out now. That was not happening before, by the way, in case you were wondering. I know there's a treasure chest there, I'm just making sure there aren't any enemies. Correct, it is gory much because I actually turned off the save filter. I had it on this whole time. And the funny thing is it actually stops you from seeing the costumes. So I was curious as to why. And the reason for that is because the costumes are actually like really kind of ridiculous, right? It's because of this. And Wu Chang immediately knows because she's looking at you. Actually, why do I have this on? I like the other braces better. Okay, there's a guy right there. See, this is why you take a look before you go after the treasure. Unfortunately for you, I have magic. I still have magic. Okay, this is very nice, right? Because the one-handed sword has a passive that is slowly giving you your stacks back. Which is something nothing else does. Lost remains. What are you? Legends speak of a jade bomb that could grant immortality, a substance once used by Taoists in their elixir crafting. Those remains now resonate with the mana west Wu Chang carries, enhancing the west's but to restore health. Okay, so this is going to increase our health recovery. An odd thing is when you get like a feather from the auto charge, the joystick actually vibrates. So I was like, okay, did somebody hit me? There's a door down here. Not a door, it's a path. There's a door over here though. One of you is pretending to be dead. You. No, not one of you, there's two of you. Okay, I fell for the obvious trap. The one-handed sword doesn't have much of a stagger though. Unlike the spear and the axe, enemy stagger so much less. No, not a grab. And I am corrupted now. What incarnation? I'm losing health. And you last very long too. Wow, okay. This might actually kill me. Yeah, I might need to run back to the shrine here. It's gonna... okay, I'll survive even if I don't run back to the shrine. But might as well restore our health flasks. What time is it? Okay, 5 more minutes and then we're gonna call it. No need to go into that room once more. It's kind of funny that she's missing all her attacks. That has a lot of poise, but it's not blocking any damage. Does this room have anyone who's hiding in here? No, this room actually has nothing. I guess the other room is the trap. Gonna go down since we've explored the other area. Very ambient music. Like you can even hear like little jingling. There's an upgrade item right here. No food remains. It's time to lock the gates and keep the last of the meat from escaping. Her tears never cease. Is she afraid the people of Worship's Rise will come for her? Fear not, I keep the key close. Only over my dead body will anyone set foot in Light's temple. Golden Bowl. What incarnation is that? It's an upgrade material of swords, right? So, no, it's a valuable. Oh, I can give this to Wukong, who's just up these stairs. And we might as well get the additional level. Oh, I can't keep it. It says he's interested in it, but maybe I can give it to him at a later time. Sad that you don't get blood footprints after stepping on. Take a bite out of me. If only. I'm gonna reset everything here. Try to put this so that we get deflect, because I love my parries. Okay, that's gonna give us a parry. And then I'm gonna put the points into the sword. So long sword and short sword, that's what we're gonna go for now. Improve our magic regen and some health. Enter the dream. Plenty of other enemies are gonna take a bite out of me soon enough. And I mean it's Wu Chang. Would you be really surprised if anyone wants to take a bite out of her? Dark Frost Edge, Cold Cloud Frost Edge. They're like... It even says this is ideal for if you prefer magic. Oh, this is actually in Chinese. I guess it would make less sense if it was in English, though. Oh, he's corrupted too. And this is the guy with the key, huh? Rivers, you... Oh, you're very poetic, okay. Oh wait, I didn't equip the deflect. I wanted to use the deflect. But you have a long target. Yeah, so long I can get a backstab on you easy enough. What are you? Oh, okay. Okay, that was pretty cool. Now, whoa. He just put fire on his weapon. Ow. And now you're hitting me with burn. Fine. Oh, I've been afflicted with burn. I don't think he's too difficult, I'm just getting hit too much here. Like, it's so... What? You hit me from the side. That was an unfair attack. Like, there's such a huge window for this fellow. What are you doing now? What was that move for? I am so confused. Yeah, I don't know. This guy... It's ridiculous. Copper jug. We got a few items there. The key. And an Echo Dutanga. What did you just do? Oh, so yeah, this is actually straight out of Lies of Peace. This is I mean, I guess it's in the other Souls games as well. Like, you could buff your weapons with various elements, right? The difference was that in Lies of P, it was something called the grinder, and the grinders reset each time you used.
True power in feathering isn't about possessing it. It's about understanding it.
I'm guessing that's the lady clad in red. Yeah, as I was saying, in Lies of P, each time you use a buff, you could actually... the weapon buff, you would get it back from resting at a shrine. The memorial tablet of my wife, Feng Jiuzhen. Something tells me the guy actually ate her, so I'm not sure how to feel about this. So it was a very cool effect of them to have the entire field go up in flames. Also, I thought I might need to go back to the shrine to get this. I thought I put the deflect on because I wanted to test out the counter. I have not played Overture. I did play the original Lies of P though. I really, really like dazzling fake monk robes. You are getting enemy equipment as well. I wouldn't call this dazzling though. I'm not sure if King played it, but I have definitely not played Overture. I have played the original. Overture is on my list of things to do. So we can temper here as well. And this is where we equip our longsword stuff. Sword counter. Yeah, that's what I want to equip. Why is it not equipped? Yeah, I'm gonna test out the counter and then we're gonna call it for the stream. Like, the Lies of P is actually one of the reasons why I'm looking at Wuchang like really favorably, right? Because I really, really loved the original Lies of P, not the DLC, mind you. I haven't played it again, but it felt like it had taken all the rough edges of a Souls game, and shaved it off, and it made like if you know like Carlo Coletti's Pinocchio, like if you've read the books, not the Disney one, right? There are so many references to it. Like it pays like a huge homage to it that I think it works like really, really well. And the story is so good for it as well. Where is the monk that was here? I was trying to use him as a counter guide. I guess I can draw out one of these fellows. Or both of them, that works too. Sword counter? No, I'm not countering that, I guess. Oh, you came a lot faster than I was expecting. Ow. Where's my lock on this fellow? Okay, there's a parry, but it's just a deflect. And you need to press it way ahead by the looks of it, because he's not picking up the weapon anytime soon. Like here? Yeah, works really well. Come on. I can no-sell his attacks, but it isn't actually giving me a parry by itself. Oh, I'm waiting to get whacked just to test that parry. So it's not exactly what we're expecting, but it is there. Like, it's no-selling the attack, just you're not getting an offensive hit in for doing it. So my souls are here, right? Yeah. It's the middle of the night, King. We're not getting Nandos from anywhere. Wait, this is a shortcut back to... Well, I guess not. It's just showing us where we came from, because that's the temple we came from. I was almost excited, because I thought it was a shortcut. Is there a shortcut around here? Like, is there something I can knock over? Or do? Like, this feels like there should be a bridge or something here. I don't know if you tried it, King. What? Is that a bamboo shoot? And Oh my god, the bamboo shoots are the crystal lizards of this game. I see it now. Might have to reload it. You know what? We're actually gonna call it. I was gonna test out the counter. We got 2 bosses, although the 2 bosses were kind of easy, even though I was just getting wailed on by both of them. I'm getting the hang of the parry. Although it's not actually giving us much. How did I miss what? Oh, the thing, I thought I could just walk over it and get it. That's why I didn't attack it. But apparently you had to sort of go attack it. Let me reset, because I know if it's a crystal lizard, it's probably going to pop back up if we rest. Now, I don't know what this thing is going to be used, the bamboo flower or bamboo shoot. It seems kind of important if it's running away like that. And just gives us a bamboo shoot. That is true. I agree with you. Especially since it seems like we've unlocked a pretty decent move with the parry. I might stick with Wu Chang for a while. I might stick with Wu Chang for a first playthrough, but I will occasionally stream Expedition because I don't want to lose my muscle memory for Expedition as well, right? I'm also realizing that the block actually doesn't cost any stamina. It's just block as much as you want. I'm stuck in the bamboo grove. I should tell Mooney to stream some other stuff, right? Because he's actually doing some pretty interesting games. I know he played through the entirety of, like, the Tomb Raider collection, and I know he's playing Stranger of Paradise, which I think would be a very interesting game to stream. Another game which I love, and I'm sure many people would have fun watching us play that too. But I kind of want to learn how to parry you, so if you would be so kind. No, not the grab. The other move. What? Oh, right. I can't parry you because you're using your fists. The only thing I can parry are weapon attacks. Okay, interesting. I completely forgot about the fact that anything that is considered martial arts, like fists and kicks, do not get deflected. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to this moveset. It's so interesting that they've given us so many weapons so early on, because I am just getting used to everything. But it seems like we can counter it, and I do believe this is a good place to stop. So I'm gonna stop the stream and call it for the night. Thanks for joining me, you all. It has been a very interesting game, to say the least. I'm really liking Wu Chang. I knew I'm gonna like this game even before it came out, and it seems I'm pretty happy to say that yes, I do like it. Well, let me check one more thing since we defeated the boss here. seems like... Yeah, this was what I was wondering about, right? This guy, there's a portrait here, so I'm guessing, like, this is also another thing that Lies of P did, right? They would let you know if an NPC had a quest that you could do in that area by a little highlight. And in this case, from the teleport, we see that someone actually has something for us. So this is gonna, even though I said it already, this is gonna be our last thing we do. Talk to the NPCs here.
With your skill, if you find anything that
I think it was a doctor. So we're gonna go talk to the doctor and see if he has anything new to say. And then call it. Wait, you're not even here, Doc. Where are you? Are you upstairs? With the rats? Not very hygienic for a doctor, I must admit. Maybe he's downstairs instead. But that said, okay, I'm not sure if Mooney can get it fixed or not. Mooney was saying that his cable was damaged recently, like his internet cable, so he might not be streaming tomorrow. I don't think he's turned as much as his move locations. Now there we are. There he is.
Why did you venture out alone? I warned you against it.
Wait, what is wrong with you? Why
Has not spread.
your eyes are glowing?
Your movements remain unhindered. No signs of worsening symptoms.
Other than the glowing red eyes, you mean?
Your resilience is remarkable. Well, I shall not press further. If you seek alternative treatment,
Actually doing their job.
consider visiting the Shu Sanctum. The priests may possess unique remedies.
Wait a minute. There is something happening with Wu Chang, right? Her eyes are glowing now. This was not something that happened before. Yeah, well, let me change her hairpin. Yeah, this is a new thing. So we might be... Well, no, let me check something. The inner demon is at 50%. It might be because of this, right? Not sure how this is happening. It might be from deaths or from defeating bosses, but either way, we seem to be turning at a slow rate. But yes, thank you again for you two for keeping me company today, even with all the hiccups and the streaming and everything, and even from the interruption of work. I appreciate you all sticking till the very end. Good night. Take care. I will probably try to stream this tomorrow as well if Mooney's not available. Correct, Madness. That is what they said. So it's possible if we go like too high, we will be completely overcome. Thanks for joining. I am going to call it. We will become a full Uchiha tomorrow as well, if all goes well. Good night.